Hi guys, Mina, I'm Musama Fika from First Dollars. I'm an artist, visual artist,
Yeah.
and I'm really Pupo today. Uh, we are activists.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Ori Tungomo. I'm a visual painter and a poet, and I've exhibited in Ipupo Indlela and other exhibitions as well, including Germany. And I'm part of Ipupo, and I'm the princess of the group.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice, beautiful.
Sanbonani, igama ngumbusi wabo Maseko. I'm from the East Rand of Osloras, and I am a creative.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Fezega Chipili Mupiti. I am a. Can you hear me? Okay. I am a exhibition installer, a curator, and I'm part of IPHUPHO
Yeah.
also as well.
Ah, very, very well, and nice to have you guys right here. I'm sure everyone who is watching right now, they can't just wait, to hear what is Ipupo Eliyindlela. But before, guys, right here on the Movers and Shakers, it's another Monday motivation, and today we're exploring the intersection of creativity and activism, how art can be more than just a form of self-expression. It can be a catalyst for change. So I think one of the question one would ask right now is, how was Ipupo Eliyindlela born?
We'll hand it over to Musi because he's the founder.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mr. Founder, please take us through, sir.
So, the idea started in 2022, where I was in the process of creating like my first ever official project
Yeah.
as an artist. So one of the medias that I deal with is collage art. So I was working on that project and I was looking for a space to exhibit my art,
Yeah.
and I somehow found myself all the way in Hatfield in Pretoria, and I got to exhibit my work there. And then yeah, just having to go all that way was just like a problem for me,
Yeah.
whereas I could have just had it anywhere closer.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it initially started with me wanting to, after my first exhibition, I wanted to have an exhibition where I'm from
Yeah.
before I get to explore in all these other places in the country and the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had hosted an exhibition.
Yeah.
It was going to be a solo, but then it had turned into a group
Yeah.
exhibition, and I had gotten like different kinds of artists from Vosloras
Yeah.
to showcase their work there. And then, yeah, after the exhibition, I think it had so much impact
Yeah.
on so many people, and even though the intent was to have the impact on the artists, but like even the people who came there, like I don't think their lives were the same after that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, that meeting next day where we just like debrief about what
Yeah,
happened. Like everybody was like, we should do this.
Yeah.
We should do this. We should do this. We should do this. We should do this. And
Yeah.
then it happened. And yeah, she wasn't there, but she was there. It was weird. It was weird. Like she was just there because she had like a gig to do.
Yeah.
And somehow like her presence there was so important that like she's
Yeah.
officially here with us. And
Yeah.
then yeah, that's how the name started. Actually, the name IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA was the actual exhibition name. And then yeah, the way they loved the whole package,
Yeah.
they were just like "Siqhubeke
Yeah.
igama." So
It's,
yeah.
it's very interesting, man, because nowadays arts is defined as being part of the activism, right?
Yeah.
And I know that individually, one would pose a question to you guys that how has Ipupo shaped you as an individual to become who you are? So let me start with you.
Oh, so in the first time really coming like exhibiting was with Ipupo Eliyindlela.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were my call it a breakthrough. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah, they were exhibited with Ipupo Eliyindlela for the first time. So you say space so there's art in this or in this world ukuthi like we can dwell into art space and work there and be an artist because when growing up you don't know ukuthi you can live your life as an artist. Yeah. So that's what they did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, would say I've been friends with Umbusi since I think 2022, and I exhibited my first exhibition F4 Slow
Yeah.
2023, and being in that space where there's other artists, other creatives in the space, and it feels like home. For me, it was like, okay, this is what I want. As he did say, Guti, traveling to like Central Jersey or like further away just to exhibit, like it becomes a strain.
Yeah.
So being part of them, I understood, Guti, yeah, we don't have this thing ekasi,
Yeah.
and we need more of these things. That's why now I'm part of IPHUPHO and I get to understand Guti. It's important to bring the arts in the townships. And because we don't also have that, and artists are hidden
Yeah.
and they hide themselves because they don't have the opportunities to exhibit, or rather exhibit ekasi,
Yeah.
right? Because we are not understood because we're weird people. So yeah, so it helped me be comfortable in the space of, okay, this is who I am. And I grew from 2023 till now because I am part of IPHUPHO.
Yeah.
So yeah, it helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna jump. Yeah, what had like started as like a solo thing, which ended up as a group thing. It started because I kind of realized how important it is to move in a community and not as a solo person. And yeah, just seeing people's lives change.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like seeing people's reactions, because like even on the second one, which is where he was exhibiting, yeah, people would just come through and be like, we never knew this would happen last Lalakon. So like I love what's happening here.
Yeah.
And this is a person who is not within the art spaces, but like they had found themselves there, and like yeah, it kind of changed their lives. I just wanted to impact the artists, but like I actually realized how it also impacts Nabantaba who come to these spaces. And yeah, I think what just to answer your question is just realizing the change and the impact that it has on people, basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk a lot.
Yeah.
The question is impact, ne?
No, it's not impact.
I'm trying to defrost, guys, but I'm getting there. For me is I think I'm a bit distracted. Should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue, please.
For me is finally getting people to understand what we do at Bram, because all the time when they see the outfits and stuff.
Yeah. We are
When we have
really.
Bram, no,
No.
Bram.
Yeah, it's drugs.
So yeah, you smoke drugs and stuff. Like, what do you guys do? So it's really amazing, and also people who think that like you just walk around Joburg, you just find galleries. Like,
Yeah.
you finally get to and make people understand what we actually do as artists.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, I want to come to events so I can understand. They call it event.
Yeah.
So we end up saying, yeah, it's an event. People was hosting an event, so people can understand. So for me, it's like having that confidence on what I do and making like explaining to people this is what we do. And also we take stories from home and bring them to town so people don't really understand.
Yeah.
I'm probably like jumping also with the exhibition that we did in March, Most Men Colorblind. It was to bring what we always like, what's the reality of Ekasi to the people Ekasi.
Yeah.
Kind of like reflect on, like, have a conversation of what they go through and make them understand what you go through is not their entity.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like have a conversation with the people who really go through that. So yeah, Did I answer you?
Yeah, of course, man, of course, man. Very interesting, guys, because we know that this month commemorates, youth empowerment,
Yeah.
and I think when it comes to this platform like this, we are trying to spotlight people like you who are in the movement. And then speaking of movement, I see, man, we have Salim Sibia right there on YouTube saying
Yes.
big ups to the Ipopo team.
Salim is one of is one of the founders.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. And
Love
speaking
it.
about this youth month, one would ask, man, how does the organization itself empower youth through their activism-driven art?
It empowers to like to not to really be true of who you are. Like the it's kind of like weird being like a black sheep of the family. You're just doing art. No one
Yeah.
understands what you're doing. So our activism is just like to like make people like us to really understand that it's okay.
Yeah.
And also there's other things we teach each other, like a lot of stuff like Musa and Musi teach to, and always we only actually teaching me to paint and do collages, to explore other things in art.
Yeah.
We exchange what we're really good at, installation, like what else?
Curating.
Curating.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an exchange type of thing that we do, because we also collaborate with singers, we
Yeah,
collaborate
yeah.
with DJs, like we collaborate with all forms of art within like the township.
Yeah.
But then most important, it has to be in the township. Just to be
Yeah.
like, "Ma, wa, don't crazy. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
done.
yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But very interesting because I think when it comes to being in the creative space, I think one would agree that there are a lot of misconception of what you do. Because the bang will say
Yes.
creatives are mahlanya.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you
Yeah.
guys doing? So now, how do you break the misconception, into what you guys are doing in generally?
It starts with what we do.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to convince a parent that like this is actually life? I don't want to say this is a lifestyle. Like it's
Yeah.
actual life.
Yeah.
I've somehow managed my mom to see that, and if my mom is able to see that, like I shouldn't stop. Number one, and number two, yeah, it shows that like it could go on.
Yeah.
And out of the events that we've hosted, people's lives have changed. So and I speak in all sizes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a big thing. Yes, and just empowering the youth, man. I think that is pretty cool because with the last one, I kind of made it so important to have Unkosana, one of our founders. He has like a nephew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made that thing so much that he has to attend.
Yeah.
And he brought like his friends there was like Intoana with his scooter running around, like,
Yeah.
and then that's what I wanted. Like I wanted like Abantabatala to actually see that it's that safe.
Yeah.
That space is that safe. It's not what you guys think it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, seeing them like saying that they're proud of us and all
Yeah.
that, it actually proves that what's happening here is something.
Yeah, we're doing
And
something.
we should not stop. And
Yeah.
we should just like keep doing it.
Yeah.
Our events are like family days.
Yes.
Everyone is invited.
Yes.
It's really
Nice,
and
nice.
even a person who doesn't understand, like a 1-year-old, like
Come
Yeah.
through.
like
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
really like this.
Very interesting, man, because breaking down something to someone who doesn't understand, it's important so that whenever they go and explaining to the next person, they have each and every detail. But now let's come to you guys in terms of breaking the misconception of what you do. How do you then speak to your parents, speak to your friends, speak to your siblings about what you're doing so that they cannot have any bad ideas with what you're doing?
Ooh. Okay,
I think the question is like, how did you tell about that? Like,
yeah,
Uti,
I got
what?
it.
that
Yeah.
this is what I do.
It was a difficult thing because I started focusing on my art. I think it was after matric 2021, and my family did not understand that I wanted to be in the arts, and I didn't want to go to school for like to learn like to be a doctor, engineer.
Yeah.
These cliche things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Black parents actually want from their kids because it's just the systematic way of living as a Black person. and being in the space of, okay, I'm an artist, I don't want to do these things and learn to be a doctor and stuff, was a hard thing for them to understand, because like, we need money.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way as a black person to get money, to learn, to go to school for something like that.
Yeah.
So it was a tough time, honestly. And there's a time I remember when we were hosting the screening, right? And then I was like, I have to talk to my grandmother, for what?
Oh, the props.
For the props,
Yeah.
right? And then she was like, what do you mean? Like, you need props? Like, you guys are serious about this thing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we're serious, and it's an ongoing thing that we actually want to take forever.
Yeah.
You know. So it was a pretty hard thing, but now they understand, and they accept of it,
Yeah.
because they see the progress. They are proud of us, and they're proud of me as well as an artist. So yeah, I think that's how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then sometimes, they have a thing. Are you still sure? You're still sure about it? I'm like, yeah, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With you?
So my story is a little bit. It's almost like the same, but so mina they had after high school, I decided to go to now, as in I know what I can draw. Let me try painting,
Yeah.
And then I started painting.
He's one of the best now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to
In
that.
the group, I would say.
Shout out to that.
I
So,
can even draw you right now.
With a pen.
So I started painting, and then I was like, and then I went home. They thought I was gonna go to school, like college or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I was like, nah. I want to draw full time.
Yeah.
And then I started drawing, and then I was introduced to IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA, and then I went to an event,
Yeah.
and then my grandma started singing and would say, okay, Untwana, like, it's great, it's okay, Bambo. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going in. And then my aunties from my mother's side were like, nah boy,
Yeah.
you can't do art. Art doesn't have like a stable source of income or something like that. So they said, like, don't do art in they get it around, bahlala now and say, go to school, study,
Yeah.
be whatever you want to be. I was like, I want to be an
Artist. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then I was like, good team. I'm going with art.
Yeah.
But now, since they said I have to go to school, I was like, okay, let me go to school, and I applied for school.
Yeah.
I'm an art, studying art now. Then we'll see where we're going from here. But I think they have accepted. I don't know.
Of course, man. You are one of the best,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
right here. So
Yeah.
I'm going back to the socials. I have Makamisa Foods saying, well done, IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA on Facebook.
Thank you.
And then on Facebook, I have Maureen Nkomo. Morning, Vooka. Big
Oh,
ups
my
to IPHUPHO
grandmother.
ELIYINDLELA. Good luck. She stays there, OA2's grandmother here, of course. And thank you so much, for tuning in. And then I think now one of the conversation one would want to get in is challenges and resilience. Because we know that as artists, you guys face so many challenges, right? And then what obstacles do artists face when trying to use their craft for activism? And how do you guys navigate those challenges?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I think we care about what people say. And that's the
Yeah.
first problem.
Yeah.
You care about what people say.
Yes,
okay?
and I don't think you could fully execute what the activism that you want to do.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you care about what people say.
Yeah.
What the activism is about is what's important. If they just stop doing that,
But this social media, is one of the most influential.
I believe in human beings.
Ah,
I think they could challenge the things that we see as challenges. So we just have to believe in ourselves. That's it. I think we'll be okay.
Money in the challenge.
Yeah, man.
Money.
Please share some of them, because there are people who can't, express those challenges because someone is going through and they are just oppressed into not knowing how to, express those challenges to the next person. So, what are those challenges and how do you navigate them, man?
You got this far. Like, how did you get this far?
Good.
Yo,
Because
yo,
clearly
yo.
there were so many obstacles, man,
Yeah.
on your way.
You overthink things.
Exactly.
Yo. I don't know where to start.
You
Really.
pray every night. I mean, there's
Yeah.
some ways, you use so that Because let me just make this simple. Like, what motivates you to keep on going?
Us.
Yourself.
Us. We the ones.
I know what you
Motivates
want.
you. What is
Yeah,
it that keeps you
I have been
motivated?
available to assist.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when maybe I have like maybe
Love
a direction I want to take on my art, I will
yeah,
like Zobuza Guti. Okay, which direction should I take?
yeah,
Nego,
yeah,
what should I do?
yeah, yeah.
And then yeah, you need people like that. You need people that know your art.
Like
Guti.
mentors.
Yeah, sort of like
Yeah,
mentor.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but hey, mentors there. So yeah, you need my mentors. You need to
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what you want. Like go to paint and
Yeah,
draw and
yeah.
and
Yeah.
ungabi nendawo ukuthi abanye abantu bazoyithatha kanjani. Just do you.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Do you? Because everyone art style is different.
Yeah.
Art different. Our worlds are different. Everything is
Yeah.
different. And God's routine expect to intro or paint
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
And that's another thing actually when
Yeah.
it comes to being an artist, because you could tell someone, say, I know, I'm already I'm an artist. I'm going bending, going
Yeah.
drawing. And it's like, I don't do that type of art, I don't do realism. And they always expect an artist to do realism.
Yeah.
And no, not all of us, my darling.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then, personally, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you going to say, you know what, I'm not going to quit any time,
Yeah.
even if given the time?
Yeah, no, sometimes we have those things of, I don't want to do this anymore,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but then it's good to be part of IPHUPHO because they remind you of, there's a reason why we're doing this, there's a reason why you're in the group.
Yeah.
It's about the art, it's about you expanding as an artist, it's about growing, it's about teaching someone else on what the art is. So being in the group also motivates me. It's okay, I can't give up because they got me and I got them. There's a reason why we're together. And also having other friends as well who are supportive of what I do, and also just watching like maybe like documentaries or
Yeah,
like shows or
yeah.
other people who actually do the arts in different countries and
Yeah.
feeling inspired by that and just continue drawing and never stop painting as an artist, because art blocks are there. You have art block. I've had an art block for like a year and not paint anything because I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But then I would say as an artist, you just need to start.
Yeah.
Just start. You'll get somewhere. Even if you don't finish the painting, eventually zoyiqeda. We don't know when, but then you will finish it. Just start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Founder, what makes you to say, you know what, le pupo lele, it will always continue being in people's eyes?
Basically just out of planning for the future. I think that's what makes
Yeah.
me continue.
Yeah.
Like just as long as I plan on what I'm gonna do next, I think that's my only way of continuing and having the certain idea executed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what keeps me going.
Wonderful, man.
And being consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, key. It's key.
If you?
Okay.
Yeah.
What keeps me going is actually my mom. Actually, she finally understood what I wanted to do, and like I include in everything that I do.
Yeah.
And obviously, people like understand as we're doing this, no one is getting paid.
Yeah. NPO. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, as Owens was saying, when you have a creative blog, one thing about us is like even if one has a creative block in what they're going through, there's something else that's gonna keep you busy within art. Like
Yeah.
we do like screenings, we do like exhibitions. So even if you blogged in your own creative way, there's another creative way of like keep on going.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that keeping me going is my
Yeah.
and praying. I pray a lot.
Amen.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
man. Amen. Amen to that, man. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing that. Someone is watching right now, man. You are asking yourself about IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA. So let me just read some of the things that they believe in. So they firmly believe that arts play a pivotal role in igniting creativity and fostering meaningful conversation among South Africa's previously disadvantaged youth, empowering them to express themselves through various art forms, including painting, film, literature, photography, music, spoken word, and poetry. And then the vision statement, the vision is to see South Africa's where arts education and expressions are accessible to all, unlocking the potential of previously disadvantaged. So that is a very wonderful. If you happen to have any questions for them, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag to use right there on Facebook and YouTube. So now let us speak about the keeping up with the latest technology. You know that when you speak about going digitally now, you need to ask questions like, how do you guys keep up with the latest trends? You know, we know that when it comes to social media, it has revolutionized how we see art. How does it help young artists amplify their voices in the space? Social media as a whole. Do you guys use social media?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you write notes?
No, we're still thinking. Give us a chance.
We in the dungeon. We hide ourselves.
I don't know if I'm gonna answer you, but I think
Yeah.
it helps us to connect with people more.
Mm.
Because one thing about IPHUPHO, we do, because we have a lot of artists
Yeah.
in Fosoras.
Yeah.
So it helps us to connect. Because someone would DM and be like, "Faz, I want to put my work in the galleries," and I'm like, "I don't know, but there's a gallery that we have.
Yeah.
This is what we do." So that's how we reach to people.
Yeah.
And also just to like spread the word more, like there's articles, like we do that. So that's how social media helps us, I think. And
Yeah.
what else? I just love AI cartoons.
Oh, she does. Oh, it's annoying. Oh.
I mean, like that's that. I'm busy with that. But also just able to manipulate like the is it social media technology to do what you want
Yeah.
it to do. Because sometimes we brainstorm and be like, oh, Salim, actually Salim is obsessed with like
Oh, yeah, no.
with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Like Salim will like discuss an idea, and Salim will go to ChatGPT and he would
Create
like
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
make sense to the event that we want to do. So that's also how it helps us.
Yeah.
And yeah, Musa hates it because it draws it. It draws it. Yeah. So he has a beef with that. And yeah. Yeah. That's how it helps
Yeah,
us. I think.
and speaking of ChatGPT, guys, do you think AI is going to an era where it's about to replace all of you guys
Yes.
Never.
In terms of what?
Nah.
Yeah.
in terms of the arts that you guys are doing?
Nah.
Oh, not the art. Okay,
painting.
not the
I mean, I
art.
can just say ChatGPT,
Nah.
draw me, man.
Nah, fam.
No.
But it's
Yeah, it won't be
expanding.
the
It's
same.
doing good. But
Yeah,
then who?
yeah.
Do you know? Do you
Yeah.
know? Do you know
It's
what I think
scary.
we should do as human beings?
Yeah.
Especially the people who are scared. Let's just let AI do its thing,
Okay.
and let's see the impact that it will have, and then we actually realize that
Yeah,
they can't do what we do
yeah.
as human beings. You
I
know?
mean, it's just raising voices that says AI and there's us.
Yeah.
If you're an artist, you wouldn't be scared of AI
Yeah.
Yeah.
at all.
Very
And also
interesting.
AI is run by people as well. It's not like it's just like a machine, it's just like a robot
Runs
that's
itself.
like
Yeah.
come on. Even in
Fits from
restaurants
us.
that has robots, it still needs a human being.
Yeah.
So nah,
Yeah.
we chill.
So now, man, I heard you mention that there are a lot of young people, who come to you guys, and request to kind of showcase themselves, in which is activism in practice. So right now, I just want you guys share a moment with us where artists' work, is made tangible for people to see. When they come to you guys, can you please name some of the people who came to you so that you guys can share that light and spotlight to what they do? Is it many artists, or people are still skeptical about what you guys do, or now it's clear?
No, it's very clear. I think it's clear.
Yeah.
I think we are on like our fifth or sixth event, and I think maybe out of our third was the Musa one of our second or third.
Musa
Which one was that? What's the name
Musa
of
was
the-
the second.
I think it was very established on the second that people know that we do this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because we even had Malcolm Gianni come perform at our event. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. What was the question?
No, it's a lot,
Yeah.
man. It's a lot. But I'm going to YouTube right there. I have Steven saying, no risk, no Ferrari. Let's go live life.
Literally,
Halala, halala.
You get,
literally.
you
It's
get.
like,
And I have Tegi X-Men, I think, say hi Mavuka, big ups to IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA. Like keep it up, artist, keep going, good luck, lots of love.
Oh, thank
And then we have
Thank you.
Tumi Mutawu saying shout out to IPHUPHO, super proud of y'all, keep pushing y'all dream.
Are
That's
these
my
real
best
people?
friend.
Yeah.
Like real people.
That's right there.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
she
it
comes
is.
and
Like,
saying it's all the way up from here. Love y'all.
oh.
I mean, you're with the y'all guys.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, it's
yeah.
it's the lingo.
Yo, guys.
Yes. Like I want to speak because now we are in a generation of emerging generation. We still have our grannies from the 90s,
Yeah.
you know, and now you have that lingo that you get from outside, and you have to come and translate. So, do you think it's necessary to have a kind of a balanced life whereby you do the y'all outside, and then when you're at home, like you all, you know?
Yeah.
Is it necessary to say, okay, now it's our time, guys, let us shine in this moment? Or is it a balance of let them come in and understand the kind of lifestyle we are trying to create for ourselves?
Art is so popular right now.
Yeah.
I think it's doing that work for us. That our parents are actually it's so easy for our parents now to believe that
Yeah,
okay, my
yeah.
child can be an artist.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, like yeah.
Our mothers
Yeah.
have FOMO, bro, if they don't come to our event.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, like and I don't think
Yeah.
artists like 10 years ago experienced that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
true.
we had made them to understand that this is the language we speak, this is
Yeah.
the life that we live. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they even like my mom was stressed about our last event. She was like, "I'm gonna miss your event." I'm like, "No, you can't. It's a walk away. Just come." And she literally came.
Yeah.
Lucy's mom was there. Like all our families were there. So we have made them understand that this is the language we
Yeah.
speak. Even at home, I don't think anyone has like a cold switch when they get
Yeah.
home. There or something.
Yeah.
No, we are like this.
But
Very weird.
Musa's granny
getting-
and knows us when you have meetings. So we have to make sure Makoko sees us. We have a
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah,
She now
yeah.
understands what we
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
do. So I think all of our friends. I mean, Otu's mom borrowed us a ketting the other day. We were
Yeah.
doing this screening. So I think granny. So I think they now understand the language we speak and how we move.
Yeah.
And they've jumped on a thingy. So we
Yeah, yeah. I mean, guys, sometimes keep it lenient, man, because
Yeah,
right now we have what we call the koelas everywhere.
The
They're
koeli.
you know. I mean, someone was asked here, Uguti, you know, what's the koela? They said, what's the koa? He said, it's the ku. You know, I mean, we need some more context
Yeah.
of what's better. But no, big shout out to you guys. And then Pumzile Nkomo coming saying, as a creative at heart, well done to IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA. I'm super proud of my baby girl, Owe to
Yes,
the
go.
princess. Shine, guys,
Princess for
and
real.
fly higher.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So right now, guys, how can listeners support your movement and get involved in the activism through art?
Follow everywhere.
Rams.
Grams, follow in
The grams.
Facebook,
All the social.
in the
On the
TikTok,
socials.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it in.
So we had officially registered as a legitimate NPO this year.
Nice.
So I think another way people could help us is definitely by helping us like fund the events that we host,
Yeah.
because they definitely do uplift the community and they do build a future for individuals and
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
know, people. So and them coming through to our events, that will be very appreciated. And also the creatives themselves, like I don't think they should ever stop hitting us up, because we do
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't respond, it literally just means that what we're going to host next probably not be about that medium that you do.
Yeah.
You know, but if it is,
We'll respond.
Yeah.
We
Respond.
want to literally try all our level best that our events we don't really sell. Like our events are done because of love
Yeah.
and because we're pushing passion and people should understand.
Yeah.
So ish guys, don't be scared if you see that
Yeah.
we sell stuff. It's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we wanna do for another event.
Yeah.
So that's why we need funding so that
Yeah.
we won't have to worry. Because all the time when we're doing an event, we worry about the next one. So we want to focus on this one and literally like
Yeah.
put it all on this one. So now we're gonna have to worry. We're gonna sell water. We're gonna sell. We
Yeah.
don't want
Yeah.
that. We
Yeah.
want to like really like push
Yeah.
On
through
pushing
it
the
on
experience.
pushing the experience
Yeah.
and like just like Lumko, one of Unkosana's nephew, like he's really excited to
Yeah.
like he's like he wants another one with his friends. So
Yeah.
we now start because financially we still need to like
Yes.
gazata and
We
ask for
wanna
funding.
host like workshops and stuff
Yeah.
where we teach
So
kids
Yeah.
so that's just
anything and
that we
everything.
can but hit us on the socials. IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA.
Do
On
it
the
for the culture.
grams.
On the gram.
Yeah. So now let's speak motivation, guys, because it's Monday and we're all about Monday motivation right here on the Vooka
Okay.
Breakfast Show. Yes, we know it's Mohodu Monday, but we don't have money for Mohodu.
Yeah.
We need the motivation.
Yeah.
So if a young person is watching right now, I just individually, all of you, to motivate them because we are trying to, shine the spotlight on those young ones, who don't even know where to start, but they have the potential to do something.
Okay.
What is the motivation that you guys have for them? Let me start with you, my brother.
Mine is simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just keep throwing. Don't stop.
Yeah.
If you're an
First.
artist, throw Goku, throw
Yeah.
anime, keep throwing.
Yeah.
So if you feel that you can dive deep into that space, go deep.
Yeah. Well, did you go to school for drawing?
No.
Really?
So he's only going now.
Self-taught.
He's only going
Kind
now.
of
only
me at the
going
same.
now.
Wow.
Imagine in his grades.
Because I was like,
Come
you need the
on,
papers or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
that's if you
Doeba,
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to school, yo.
Man, interesting, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for
I see.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. And then,
For me.
yeah.
Stay shining.
Stay shining.
Everybody stay sure.
Stay shining. Yeah, man, just start. It'll be great to have for these young people to have someone who will support them because we need the support structure as
Yeah.
artists as well. So yeah, but then as Loco said, Mbusi, Musa, sorry, I call him Loco because that's his artistic name.
Yeah.
So yeah, just start painting or start drawing, start sculpturing, start
Yeah.
doing something within the arts. Put yourself in spaces where there's artists. Go and network with people. Go to exhibitions. Go to all these things. It will
Yeah.
help for you to be around the space and network with people and get more experiences within
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, my brother.
It happens smoothly, just out of consistency, like just out of being a creative. Like it happens smoothly, just out of not stopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like while I was waiting, I was just like thinking of what to say, but like what Musa said is literally the answer. I told some kids in Togoza that's like all you have to do, like consistency. Like I started by drawing up a Goku in primary,
Yeah.
and I didn't stop doing that. I started drawing cars, which led to
Yeah.
high school where I started drawing weird patterns, which teachers said I need to go to church for, but I didn't stop. I continued doing it, and I eventually found myself in collage work. I
Yeah.
do collage art, and just out of not stopping that, it literally led me inside this world swiftly, smoothly so. And
Yeah.
now I am finding myself with these people.
Yeah.
Like I'm here now because I just did not stop doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
Even if those little like doodles that you do in your diary, after writing how you feel, like those are important as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, scribbles.
The scribbles,
Yeah.
like just don't stop. That's
Don't
what I'm gonna
stop.
say. Just don't stop
Wonderful.
till you die.
Yeah.
For me, listen to the teachers and go to church.
Yeah.
I mean, art, to be honest, art can be depressing, and there are people who like it can be. Let me learn. Let me
Let her
learn.
cook.
Can you say
Yeah.
Kalile, please? It's a land.
Let her cook.
They said motivate.
All right, madam.
So art can be depressing because we all like from the pressure of parents and from the pressure of yourself, you want to like see yourself being successful.
Yeah.
Like you want to see that money. You want to see you want to see what you like. You can't a banana and expect a apple.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
want that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then it takes time. Like the honest way, especially we live in South Africa, art takes time. And you're gonna expect people to help you. Some people like have their own minds. They want to benefit what they want to benefit from you.
Yeah.
And then they leave you like that. So that's why I'm saying art can be depressing. Find something that you always go to meditate to and literally trust in yourself. Nah. And I always tell them, when mom nandum nandi
Yeah, like feel, like feel.
when you're nice, you're nice. You don't have to rush yourself. You don't
Yeah,
have, as
yeah.
long as you know, you pray and be like, God, you know me more
Yeah.
than I know myself.
Yeah.
So what you want me to be, I'll be there. So I've with the poop has taught me we are zenzela, Joe.
Yeah.
We are zenze. Vuvuzenzele.
Vuvuzenzele.
I understand.
Come on. man.
Vuvuzenzele, but then on your way, ungajahi, relax,
Yeah.
because he knows where he's gonna put you.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Just relax. There's no money in South Africa, especially in art, unless you make it your own.
Yeah.
Unless you make passion to it. Like there's installation, and there's more to drawing. There's more than drawing. There's more than photography. There's
Yeah.
more than. There's a lot in art that you can do. Like you
Yeah.
can just be a person who does. But just admin for artists,
Yeah.
and they pay you. You can be a person. I install.
Take care of a
I
gallery.
curate. I sell work. I sell. Funny enough, I've sold people's work and I've even sold mine. That's just art, and that's how I get my income.
Yeah.
So there's more into just being a creative. Art is a lot. Like
Yeah.
there's more than to just what people know as art and just having a studio and just being known and popular and getting brands.
Yeah.
There's more to that. So that's what I'm saying. Relax, hanyani, you get
Yeah.
there, but don't forget to pray.
Yeah, keep the composure,
Hallelujah.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that, guys. And then I have Teki coming. I think did I read this one? Morning, Mavuga. This is Oitu's Mamkulu. I just want to say I'm very proud of IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA for their hard work and pushing to make it happen. Good luck and keep going. Lots of love, Ndwana.
Are we gonna
Thank
see
you, thank
this
you, thank you.
Hey,
comment
man, your
on the
family.
video?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to go through these are the type of things that you need, man. I feel bad. You're doing this.
Simnandi.
Nice.
Yeah, man. And then Steven's coming saying, have y'all ever used a doodle grid before? If not, how? If not, how do y'all work?
What's a doodle grid?
Doodle what?
Doodle grid.
Is it to plan something? What is it?
Hey, man, what is a doodle grid, bruh?
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Have you guys
I got
used
an
it?
idea.
Is it on
Grid.
MacBook or
Doodle
something?
grid.
Great.
Yeah.
Doodle grid.
You doodle, but like I think you use grid, right? You use a
Yeah.
grid to doodle. I don't know. I don't use grid.
So
to
we don't
doodle.
know.
If
I
you're,
just
if you're an
don't know.
artist and you're using Doodle Grid, please hit us up.
So
we
that we
can-
learn.
Yeah,
Like we're
yeah.
down for learning
Yeah,
anyway.
you do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Oh,
So
lovely.
He's on our
definitely.
next
Yeah.
exhibition.
We got him.
Because people gotta learn.
Yeah.
Just know painting and photography. So
Yeah.
I wanna see that Doodle Grid.
Yeah, of course,
What's
man.
what's the second question after he asked?
I just make magic.
How do you
Yeah, he said, have y'all ever used a doodle grid before? If not, how do y'all work? If you're not using the
Okay.
doodle grid.
Okay.
I
You use what you have, my brother.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
and that goes on everything.
Very
Like,
really important.
but so I've gotten where I am because
Without-
I've used what I have.
But it's
Imagine
important.
if I had stopped doing graphic design when my laptop broke.
Oh yeah.
Where would I have been like right now? Because it broke and I used my phone. I used all things that I had.
Yeah.
You know, went to a friend.
Yeah.
You know, went to a cafe. You know, yeah, just use what you have, man. I used what I had.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm here.
Very interesting, guys. So now for IPHUPHO ELIYINDLELA, what is next? What is it that people should expect?
We are hosting a screening.
Mm.
And we had already sent out a poster for submissions, and we had gotten some films, and they are South African films, by the way,
Yeah.
yes.
from filmmakers.
Yeah.
So we had one last year. It was amazing.
Oh,
it
it was
was
beautiful,
amazing.
guys. It was beautiful.
And no
One-
one was drinking.
Yeah.
It was a sober screening and the conversations we had there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Ah,
so
man, deep.
Yes,
deep,
yes.
deep.
So yeah, we're having another one. We'll release like a poster soon.
Okay.
It's called Mimesis.
Because we were just
Oh, it's called Mimesis.
Mimesis.
Mm.
Yes.
what's
yes,
the
yes,
Miss Musi?
Mimesis.
Is it the only one that you guys are looking forward to this month? Something that you
No, we
want
have
to?
like a yearly plan.
Yeah.
So we hosted our first exhibition, which was in March, which was a photography exhibition, which was curated by her. It was her like entire idea.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like that's another thing that I like doing, making things that we had planned come to life.
Yeah.
You know, she had this idea, and then we made sure that
Yeah.
I made men cry.
she wanted to make men cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some did it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's our next thing. We officially have like 4 events a year, so we are on our second one. There's another one,
Yeah.
and there's another one. I just don't want to reveal.
Yeah. It's gonna be a surprise. They should hit you on the grab.
Yeah, on the grams.
So if anyone wants to join, guys, want to work with you, is it only the grams, or can they do like a walking thing where you guys have a place where you meet up and say, okay, this is where we meet up at the certain days, certain time?
No,
They have to
Yeah.
team.
They just
They
have to
team.
team.
Yeah, you can do a team down on the grams,
Yeah.
email.
Check on the grams.
Yeah.
I think there's our email address.
Yeah,
there.
there is.
Yeah. So you just hit us up. We are people who really like love collaborations
Yeah.
because there's already 7 of us. We can't add.
Yeah.
So we can't add on the band. We're already
Yeah.
used to this routine that we have.
Yeah.
We rehearse every month, so we can't add.
Yeah.
But then collaborations, we really like down for them. We love collaborations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to our collaborators, by the way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they could have gotten anyone else,
Yeah.
but they were like, we want to work with IPHUPHO.
Shout out to collective
Shout out to
sessions.
Collective
Yeah.
Collective is our friend. Like,
Yeah.
collective
Family, that's family.
Yeah.
And the people who have been helping us from the get-go,
Family,
like
man.
I think they deserve all the love and respect from us. And maybe we don't say it often, but like I really want
big
them
shout
to
out.
know that like we appreciate them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know themselves. Like
Yeah.
one for me to actually name, but I know they know
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah. Man, and a big
Thank
shout out to you guys for joining us right
Thank
now.
you for inviting
you.
us.
God.
Can I just say there's 7 of us, not 4.
Yeah.
There's like Salim, there's Nkosana,
Hey,
Yeah.
and
Swifty.
there is
Shout out. I was about to say, guys, don't you want to
There's
give some
Nelson.
shout out to, you know?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
it's Salim, Nkosana, and Nelson.
Yeah.
They are our big brothers. They're working for us to get to another event.
It
So yeah,
goes. Yeah, man.
They sent the
Thank
kids.
you to Owetu for making this possible.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to you guys actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man. We are coiling. Yeah.
You guys should get it on the higher.
The highest level.
Yeah.
Any shout out that you guys want to give out?
Ooh, shout out to everybody that knows me. You know, I don't know. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my bestie.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people that support me.
Yeah.
And shout out to IPHUPHO, man, with the one and only.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
the listeners can man just shout out.
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out, man. I think I just got it.
I said shout out. You want to say shout out to me?
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
That's
Real
People.
He's part of our collective. He's part of us. Shout out to him. Yeah.
Shout out to
Greatest
Kosana,
human
man.
being I know.
Yeah, man, because this month, man, is dedicated to shining spotlight to the young ones. If you happen to know anyone, you know, who's in the space, they're young, they're trying to do their thing, please let them know about the platform so that they can come.
We do.
You know.
We know a lot.
Yeah, man, let them
Yeah.
come because this month, man, is about shining that spotlight on the young ones. Youth empowerment is what we're doing for this month.
Yeah.